Clinton held an exclusive fundraiser at the private residence of Colorado's governor, John Hickenlooper, who is a superdelegate who has, of course, endorsed Hillary Clinton. Now, at this event, she used a white noise machine in order to block reporters from hearing her speech. Take a look. Now, this story broke by a reporter from a local CBS affiliate named Stan Bush, and the Daily Caller explains that Bush said that the noise interference machine was turned on after a band, later identified as Big Head Todd and the Monsters, finished playing music and before Clinton spoke. The device was placed inside of a fence on the property and aimed in the direction of the press. I wonder why people don't trust Hillary Clinton. It's things like this, and you'd think that's something that's an actual weakness of her campaign, which is just being trusted by citizens, that she wouldn't do these types of things, that she would release her Wall Street transcripts, but she doesn't, because she's clearly telling all these rich people something that they really like hearing, and it's so good that she doesn't want us to hear about it at all. So you know that if this were released, or if that reporters got wind of what she said, it'd be something really controversial that could potentially damage her campaign. Probably she's making a lot of promises. There's a lot of rich people at these events. So this is absolutely hilarious that she continues to do this, and she doesn't even care. She's brazen about being untransparent. Now, what's ironic is that just last weekend, before this story broke, Hillary Clinton's supporters were hammering Bernie Sanders on Twitter because he hasn't released his tax returns yet. Now, of course, I think that Bernie Sanders should release his tax returns, and he probably will, but the irony somehow is lost on them because they don't think that Hillary Clinton should release her speech transcripts that she gave to Goldman Sachs. Really? It's a double standard. So you don't think she should release that, something that is obviously more important, but Bernie Sanders should release his tax returns? I just find it funny. Like, I have no problem admitting that my candidate should take steps to be more transparent and that he should release his tax returns. He probably should have done it earlier as well. But when are you going to start questioning your candidate? Like, I just don't get it. Like, you pretend to be outraged about Bernie Sanders over something that's not honestly that outrageous because he's not a millionaire. Like, I would be more concerned with the tax returns of Mitt Romney than I am of Bernie Sanders, someone who is not a millionaire. But again, he should release it. The thing is that Hillary Clinton supporters can't admit that their candidate has flaws and that she should take steps to be more transparent. So they want to dish it, but they can't take it. But what's funny is that this story broke right after they made a big ruckus. And what did they have to say about this? Did they say that Hillary Clinton should stop using noise machines? No, nobody said anything about it. So, this is just one more reason why we shouldn't trust Hillary Clinton, because even after people are constantly hammering her for not being transparent enough and not releasing the speech transcripts that she gives to rich people, she's still taking steps to block us from hearing what she has to say at these events. And her supporters are right there like sheep to allow her to do this. Even if you're a Hillary Clinton supporter that unequivocally trusts her, don't you just think from a campaign aspect she should stop doing this? Wouldn't you want to call her out in that regard so that way she doesn't hurt her campaign? It doesn't make sense to me. But again, this just reinforces the notion that Hillary Clinton is above criticism. Not only can you not speak about Hillary Clinton, but you shouldn't do that as well. You should fall in line and be quiet. Don't question someone who is already powerful but wants to augment her power even more by becoming president. Don't do that. Just let her do what she wants to do. Let her use these noise machines and be completely untransparent and just be quiet about it. No, sorry, but when she does these things, we're going to point it out because it is wrong.